gentlemen, my name is Rocket, bringing you some CSGO competitive gameplay, here to talk about ESEA. What is ESEA? ESEA is a CSGO competitive client where you pay $7 a month to play pugs, scrims, rank up, stuff like that. Similar to like FACEIT and CEVO, but FACEIT and CEVO is free. However, their ESEA is known for the best server for anti-cheat, and this is where most professional gamers come to when it comes to like ESL Pro League or any other majors like that. So let's get into the video talking about what is ESEA. Well, we already discussed ESEA. What am I thinking? But to discuss ESEA, let's talk about the ranking system. The ranking system goes from D- to like the S rank. To put it simply, D and the ranks from D to A. D- is like just like if you getting graded on like a quiz in school or stuff like that. So there's like D-, D+, then it goes to C-, C, etc. And so how do you get those ranks? Well, you're gonna have to play in pugs, and these pugs is where you have the best anti-cheat, and also like 128 tick servers, which is what everyone else knows for, and also the pugs where you also like encounter like people the same skill rank as you. So if you're like a C player, you can rank up with C players as well, and that's a great way for ranking up in its ESEA. Now the leagues, I actually participated in a ESEA Open League. However, it was a great experience, but like we did not qualify. But actually, the leagues are like really great if you wanted to get into professional gaming, or at least semi-pro gaming, or any other way of like doing like competitive gaming as well. So the league, it's the CS:GO part of the league, is where you start off in ESEA Open. Now, if you do well in ESEA Open, you go to Intermediate. Then after Intermediate, you go to Main, and who knows, you go to Premier, then Invite, and then there's Mountain Dew League, which has been going on lately. And then like if you're like keep climbing up the ranks in the leagues, you probably become a professional gamer, like being TSM, Cloud9. There's also like Australis if you're European, stuff like that. However, in order to practice those leagues, they also have scrims. So if you have like a team together, you can go into scrims and be able to play with people that you know, which is the major difference between a pickup game and a scrim. Pickup game, you actually play with people you don't know, and then like scrims is where you're with your team. You got to practice as a team, and that's basically it. So, what are the pros and cons of ESEA? ESEA, we do know they have great servers, and it's a great way to get into the competitive scene. Also, the interface on the client is very easy to use, and honestly, reason why I got the client, and it works really well for me. I have some minor flaws about it, but we'll get to that in a sec. But what are the cons of ESEA? Really, the only thing I don't like about ESEA, there are the community. It can be having toxic players. You can have toxic players, and there's different types of like players that like you can encounter. Most of them are nice, but basically it's a really intense environment when joining ESEA. You're going to meet people who get frustrated when you make one mistake. You got people who get frustrated because they're losing. They want to give up so easily. There's people who only cared about that certain skill set, and even if you're winning, even whether you're winning or losing, you're going to get these type of players. And it's I'll admit I let them get to me a couple times, but like honestly, it's like if you think about it, worry about like yourself in ESEA, especially in the pugs. Now, if you're in league, you can basically find a team that's like right for you and stuff like that. And that's the only way to get away from the toxic players and stuff. There's also not only people there are toxic players. There's people who don't even try. Like it's almost the same thing as matchmaking, or a lot worse. There are people who just really like don't even know the basic smokes, or don't know what positions they have to take on CT side, and then it's just like this doesn't work out for them. So usually, like, this is why people online usually say start at DMG, go to get to rank up to DMG, and then like start in ESEA. However, really, like ESEA, in my opinion, you can join when you have a basic fundamental idea of how Counter-Strike works, how each map works, and what to do in any of those situations. And the only last thing I got to talk about is that it's not free. So if you're someone who don't want to pay $7 a month, there's always Face It and CEVO. However, you won't really get like the benefits of, you know, rank up and stuff like that. They're just usually just pugs. CEVO and Face It, they have gotten a lot better in the past few years. And honestly, if you want to like go free to play, then go to like CEVO or Face It. I do recommend Face It. How is it like more structured? But CEVO, I'm really unsure of. I have not been playing CEVO since I got into ESEA. And yeah, so my verdict of ESEA is that it's a great client. It's a great way to play on the servers, but it's just that some people can ruin the experience for you, but you cannot let that happen. Also, another thing with the client is just that sometimes there are client issues where there's times where I load up they told you to load up CS first, and then next thing you know, it's just I had to exit out the game a couple times because like ESEA won't let me join when I'm in the complete main menu of CS:GO. But yeah, like it's not a bad client. It's just that some people are gonna be like dickheads and stuff like that. But you have to keep in mind, if you want to get to that goal, you want to like can't let anything stop you from getting to that goal, especially if you're really competitive in a Counter-Strike. Also, there's like ESEA also have Team Fortress 2 competitively. And there's also like a league for that as well. That's also part of a whole big league. That's usually be 150K or 160K, basically like that. Yeah, but that's what I gotta say about ESEA. However, I'm going to be taking a break from ESEA as I really can't afford it right now. Also, like my highest rank was like B-, but I was trying to get on the road back to B- before I stopped ESEA for a while. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys like ESEA review, and don't forget in my YouTube channel there is a link for my referral link. If you want to join ESEA, join that, like hit that link right there. Subscribe. You know, support me if you want to. And speaking of supporting, there's also a PayPal donation button there if you would like to donate, support your channel. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and have an awesome day, guys.